Canelo Alvarez and Manny Pacquiao, two of boxing's most celebrated legends, have reportedly come together for a joint training camp ahead of their respective monumental challenges. Canelo has a huge test in front of him with the undefeated Terence Crawford, who is stepping up to take on the Mexican superstar. This fight is being touted as one of the most significant in the history of the sport, pitting two undisputed champions against one another. On the other side, Pacquiao, despite being 45 years old, isn't slowing down. He's about to step into the ring with Mario Barrios, a hungry young world champion with plenty to prove. Both Canelo and Pacquiao are preparing for challenges that could define their legacies, and what better way to prepare than to combine forces? It's a unique partnership that could be a game changer for both fighters, blending experience, speed, power, and wisdom. The possibility of two boxing dynasties coming together for a common goal is an exciting proposition, and this collaboration seems like it could be a major turning point for both men. Canelo's upcoming bout with Crawford is already drawing massive attention from boxing fans and analysts alike. It's more than just another fight, it's a battle for supremacy between two of the best fighters in the world today. Canelo, having conquered the super middleweight division and secured all four major belts WBA, WBC, WBO, IBF, is now facing a true test of his abilities against a fighter like Crawford, who is stepping up two weight classes. The fight is expected to be a spectacular event, as it pits a seasoned champion with explosive power and tactical brilliance against a smaller yet incredibly skilled fighter who is known for his ability to adjust mid-fight. Crawford's success in multiple weight classes makes him a unique challenge for Canelo, and this battle is shaping up to be one of the most talked about fights of the decade. But despite the enormity of this fight, Canelo is not alone in his preparation. He has chosen to train alongside one of boxing's most iconic figures, Manny Pacquiao. The decision to bring Pacquiao into his camp is an interesting one, and it speaks volumes about Canelo's approach to the challenge ahead. Both fighters are training for epic showdowns in their careers, and the idea that they would combine forces to sharpen their respective skills is a testament to their professionalism, respect for one another, and recognition of each other's expertise. Manny Pacquiao's decision to join forces with Canelo is a powerful one. After all, Pacquiao's career is built on making impossible leaps in weight classes, moving from flyweight to super welterweight and claiming world titles across 8 divisions. His success in the sport is not just about natural talent. It's about his ability to adapt, his relentless work ethic, and his understanding of what it takes to fight at the highest level despite the weight disparities. These are the lessons that Pacquiao can offer to Canelo as he prepares for a fighter like Crawford, who presents a unique challenge with his slick style and versatility. Pacquiao himself made similar leaps in his career, facing bigger opponents in nearly every division he competed in. The insight and advice Pacquiao can provide regarding pacing, adapting to different fighters, and handling the physical challenges of jumping weight classes will undoubtedly be invaluable to Canelo as he gears up for what could be the most difficult fight of his career. And it's not just about the advice, it's about the shared respect between the two fighters. They understand each other's journey and what it takes to rise to the top. This connection between them brings a different kind of energy to Canelo's camp. It's a partnership of experience and mentorship, which is not something we often see in the sport, but it's not just Canelo who will benefit from this collaboration. Pacquiao, at 45, is also preparing for one of the biggest fights of his career against the young and dangerous Mario Barrios. While Barrios may be younger and hungrier, Pacquiao still has the speed, footwork, and unpredictable angles that have made him one of the greatest to ever do it. What's fascinating here is that while Canelo is preparing to fight one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in Crawford, Pacquiao is preparing to face a rising star in Barrios. The two fighters' challenges may be different, but their preparation is united in one key element: both are training to face formidable opponents. By working together, they can sharpen their skills, provide each other with valuable feedback, and elevate their respective training camps. The sparring sessions between the two will be especially interesting because they come from such different backgrounds in terms of style, physicality, and experience. Canelo's power and methodical pressure, combined with his sharp bodywork, contrast beautifully with Pacquiao's speed, footwork, and unorthodox angles. The blend of these two approaches could result in a unique and highly effective training environment. Pacquiao's insights into footwork and angles, combined with Canelo's tactical approach to breaking down an opponent, will undoubtedly bring out the best in both of them as they prepare for their respective fights. The partnership between Canelo and Pacquiao goes beyond just sparring and training together. It's also about the mentorship and knowledge transfer that happens between two fighters at the top of their game. Canelo has reached a point in his career where he's not just focused on his own success but is willing to help others along the way. There are reports of Canelo working with Manny's son, Jimmy, who is also starting his journey in the sport. Canelo has taken Jimmy under his wing, showing him techniques and sharing his experience, particularly in situations where a fighter might find themselves cornered or on the ropes. This mentorship not only shows Canelo's evolution as a fighter, but also as a figure in the sport, someone who has the wisdom of experience and is now willing to give back to the next generation. Watching Canelo take the time to teach Jimmy, breaking down the intricacies of ringcraft, speaks volumes about his maturity and his commitment to boxing as a whole. The footage of Canelo and Jimmy shadow boxing together is a testament to the level of respect they share, not only for the sport but for each other. For Jimmy, having Canelo show him the ropes in this way could prove invaluable as he continues his training and eventually steps into the ring himself. As much as Canelo and Pacquiao share respect for each other, it's clear that both fighters acknowledge the enormity of the task ahead. When Pacquiao was asked about Canelo and his thoughts on the upcoming showdown between Canelo and Crawford, he didn't offer up too much. But the one piece of advice that Pacquiao did offer was classic focus on your speed. For someone who has spent a career fighting bigger opponents and using his blinding speed to neutralize the strength of those opponents, this is crucial advice. Pacquiao understands the challenges of fighting a larger, stronger fighter, and he knows that speed can often be the deciding factor in such matchups. He was able to beat bigger, stronger fighters throughout his career, and now he's passing on that knowledge to Crawford, who has the skills to make this work. While Crawford's power and skill are undeniable, Pacquiao's advice underscores the importance of keeping Canelo off balance with speed, movement, and the ability to hit without being hit. For Crawford, it's about using his agility to stay elusive and create openings, making sure he doesn't get caught in exchanges with a fighter like Canelo, whose power can change a fight in an instant. What's truly special about this training camp isn't just the collaboration between two of boxing's greatest fighters, but the way they've created a dynamic of knowledge sharing and mentorship. Canelo is, after all, one of the most complete fighters of his generation, and now that he has reached the pinnacle of his career, he's not just training to win for himself. He's training to impart his wisdom to others. The blend of Canelo's calculated approach with Pacquiao's explosive, unpredictable style creates a powerful synergy that will benefit both fighters in the long run. Pacquiao, still preparing for his own fight, can share invaluable insights into facing younger, hungrier fighters, while Canelo, preparing for the toughest challenge of his career against Crawford, can rely on Pacquiao's vast experience across weight classes. As both fighters continue to prepare for their battles, it's clear that the connection between them is more than just about sparring. It's about